everybody, it's Tommy James, Mr. Oh So Smooth, the master of the smooth effect is here, and today I'm looking very smooth, I must say. Look at me, I look very smooth today. Because, you know, you gotta put your best foot forward, you gotta dress to impress. Everybody knows that. But you're probably wondering, Tommy, what are you doing here right now? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm here to talk to you about the Ghostbusters trailer, number 2. Okay, now I want everybody to keep in mind that the new Ghostbusters movie is coming out very soon. I believe it comes out in July. So anticipation is there, is it? Not really. So this is what I really want to get at here, okay? Because they always ask you, who are you going to call? You always say, Ghostbusters. So when you come to me and you say, who are you going to call? Not these girls. I'm telling you right now. I'm not impressed right now. I'm just getting nervous, man. I'm getting nervous. It's bothering me. It's starting to scare me a little bit more every time that I start watching the trailers. And I mean, the first trailer that came out was the most disliked trailer on YouTube. This is not good, okay? And people may be sitting there looking and going, well, Tom, it's only mainly because they're women. It's not. It has nothing, zero to do with the fact that they are women. I mean, I like the fact that they're women. I like the change. I said, you know, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan, as we all know, and the changes are coming. So think about it this way. Change is not a bad thing. Would I have probably preferred it to be all male cast? Possibly, because, you know, I'm used to the way the Ghostbusters were. But it's all woman cast. And you got a pretty decent cast there. I mean, like I said, I don't like Kristen Wiig. I'm sorry, that's just me. I think she's the same person in every movie. And some people may disagree. That's your opinion. In my opinion, she's just dull. She's not really that funny. She could be funny at times. But Melissa McCarthy, that's, again, fat and fall. And, again, she's Kevin James with a successful movie career. People sometimes claim that she has range. I don't see the range. I see her being Melissa McCarthy. I watch a movie, it's this guy and Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy, Melissa McCarthy. So I have a bad feeling of her in this movie, again, because I don't see a change. I really don't. I'm sorry, Melissa McCarthy fans out there. That's, you know, I hope you're happy she's involved in a movie, but in my personal opinion, it scares me just a little bit. When you got Kate McKinnon and Leslie Jones being added in from SNL, it is a good addition, excuse me, for this movie. And I think they're going to steal the show, honestly. I really think they're going to steal this movie. But like I said, this movie really strictly is SNL skit with Melissa McCarthy as the host. That's really what it is. I mean, I don't see, you know, this is what it is. Welcome. Hey, live from New York, it's Saturday night. That's what I'm waiting for at the end of the movie, that Melissa McCarthy's going to say right in front of the camera. Live from New York, it's Saturday night. You know, that's what I'm seeing out of this trailer. Now the new trailer just came out. They gave you a little, pretty much the same clips, but then they get little added clips on. They give you a little bit more of Hemsworth. Now, I like Chris Hemsworth, Thor. Here's the thing, okay? Now, he's like a doof. He's kind of a doof. You know, he's just like, you know, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Listen, we have 4 females here that are strictly comedy based. Don't need a Hemsworth comedy. He could be the wit. He can have wit. Maybe get a little witty, get a little like sarcastic, and be Chris Hemsworth. Now I know Chris Hemsworth. He likes, you know, he's an all-around guy. He could do a little range here and there. He's more of an action guy. But you know, I just feel that he's an idiot, and I look at that as like, well, Janine from the original one, she wasn't an idiot. Why are you a fucking fool? You know, why are you stupid? And then the part where he gets possessed, now we already knew this from Lego, that he is in fact the villain. He's going to be possessed by the main ghost, the villain ghost. And when it happens, it to me was just like, duh? Hey guys, I could be a Ghostbuster. Like, what the fuck was that? They do that. They do better in horror movies. They have anticipation. They bring it down, and usually when it happens, it's usually kind of freaky. That was probably the easiest thing. It looked like just you dumped a bucket of water on him, and he woke up and he said, "I'm bad now." So I did not like that. I thought that was just what the hell just happened? Like, it was too easy, too simple. You know, they should have made it more anticipated, a little more. I mean, this is Ghostbusters. You know, it needs to be a little freaky. Like, if you remember from the original one when Sigourney Weaver was possessed, that was some freaky shit. That was some, for kids, that could be pretty scary. The fact that the fridge opened, you had the freaking hellhound standing right there, and she was literally strapped to the chair and pulled her in. That's some freaky shit. That can scare a person, because you're like, wow, I do not want that to happen to me. Even when Rick Moranis, he was literally chased, got stuck, was right by the little dinner set, the restaurant, and the thing legit just devoured him. So the point is that's freaky as hell. And Rick Moranis was a main portion of the comedy in that movie. So the fact now you got a guy like Hemsworth, and he's just like, hey guys, and just, oh, whoa, I'm a bad guy now. Like, that to me, that's not how it should be. They should have done it a little bit more slick, a little bit more anticipation, would have gave it a little more, and bring in, when he finally gets possessed, like, this dude's a bad motherfucker. We don't know really what's going to go down with it, obviously. We still got to wait for the movie to come out. And I'm going to see the movie, don't get me wrong. I am a Ghostbusters fan. I'm going to give it a shot. But again, it's starting to scare me. It hurts inside. It hurts in my stomach. It bothers me. I don't know what do I do? Do I go see it? Do I pay to see it? Like, I have to see it, man. This is just how it works. But, wow, there's a lot of things that are really bothering me. And the one thing that really starts bothering me a little bit when it comes to this is the fact that they may start really showing the fact that they are women, they are ladies, they are women. In the first trailer, you really didn't get that. So that's a good thing. Because, we get it. They're women. It's cool. Like, whatever. You don't have to push it out there and be like, well, the ladies are doing it. The women are going to do it. Girl power. Like, you don't need to show girl power. We get it. It's right there. We see it. They're badass. They're going to catch the ghost. And it makes them badass to where the girl power comes into play. But if you're just like, hey, you're going to have to catch the ghost. That's right. You, the ladies. Leslie Jones falls off. It's a race thing, or maybe it's a lady thing. Like, my thing when I look at it is there's going to be a lot of racial jokes in this, obviously, because racial jokes nowadays are pretty funny. So they're going to end up putting racial comments in there, not too far, but they're going to make it to make, because people are dumb and they need to make stupid comments in order for people to go, "Hi, it's so funny." But it's really not, because in the original, yes, Winston was the black guy. I don't remember all the black jokes about Winston. I don't remember him saying, "Of course I'm black, isn't it?" Like, no, we don't need that, okay? If you put if you did like a guy version, you put like Craig Robinson, for example, in this situation as Ghostbusters, there's going to be a lot of that. Oh, it's because I'm black. Like, there's no reason for that, because they're just comedians doing a good movie with a good concept. Sadly, you are going to be compared to the original. Whoops, that's the problem. Compared to the original, guys, it's going to be compared, and it's probably not going to be that good. But we don't know yet. We still have to see it. So, in my personal opinion, would I give the second Ghostbusters trailer a second round? No, I wouldn't do that, because it scares me, man. It freaks me out. I don't know how I feel about it. It's like I feel bad, but I'm a little bit excited because, I'm a Ghostbusters fan. But this is how the problem that I really thought about was, anticipation is always based when it comes to a lot of trailers and posters and any type of promotion. I am from New York City. I live in Brooklyn, New York. Ghostbusters takes place in New York City. I work in Manhattan. I don't see any posters, maybe one or two here and there. This should be in Times Square. Big poster that says who you're going to call and the Ghostbusters symbol. That needs to be in Times Square because it needs to be anticipated. This is a New York City movie. Even in the first one and the second one, they made New York a part of this movie. This movie needs to make New York a part of this movie. And Alex said it the best. He said it the same way like I just did. New York is based for the Ghostbusters and needs to be a part of this movie. And why am I going to Times Square and I'm seeing a Snapchat freaking poster, a board, billboard, and where's my Ghostbusters? Where's my Ghostbusters? I need to be like, oh man, that's right, that's coming out. Yeah. You're not giving it to me. Where do I get my trailers? I get to go online and see my trailers. I don't see it on television, even though, I don't really, I don't have cable. I have Amazon Fire Stick. But, what I'm saying is I've seen other people watch TV and I just don't see Ghostbusters. So they need to promote this way better because right now people are going to start hating on it again. You're going to get a lot of dislikes. And I'm hoping that when I do go see the movie, I walk out and say, you know what? Wasn't really that bad. I appreciate the movie. I'm excited for number 2. That's the other thing I want to mention, almost forgot too, is the fact that the situation that's going on looks like it should be like the main thing. Like, wow, this is pretty bad. They're talking about apocalypse and all this stuff. And I'm like, this is a pretty bad situation right now. Like, this shouldn't be a part 2 because I don't know, how can it get any worse? I'm sure we'll figure out a way to get it worse. But we'll see what happens, and I hope it's going to be good, guys. I hope you guys, watch the trailer, and I honestly hope you enjoyed it, because I didn't, and it worries me. So, for everybody knows, my name is Tommy James, Mr. Oh So Smooth, from the Second Rounds on Us podcast show, and from me to Alex Ryan Antoine, to Victor Sin City, to Mr. Malave, we love you guys. We'll be talking to you guys on Thursday. So if you guys have any comments, why don't you just go ahead, write on the comments right below. Subscribe. You can go to our Facebook page. You can go to our Twitter. You can go to our Instagram. Hey, Google Second Rounds on Us. Don't forget, it's 2ND rounds. We're stepping up in the game, guys. And always remember, the second round is always on us.